I remember when I bought the trailer out in Huntsville. I was so happy. Like when I was married to Claudia, I loved being a dad. I loved being a father. I loved doing things with the kids. I look back at those memories and I love every second of it. I know I was a bad husband. I didn't know and understand all the things that make me me, and I didn't know what it took to make me happy. Claudia was the first long relationship I ever had, and I, I I had to adjust to being married, to having a kid, to being mature, to paying bills, and I honestly I was never good at that stuff. I the only person that I ever felt that truly ever cared about me was Danny, and he's dead, you know. But when I bought the trailer, I felt at home, because it reminded me of the times when, my parents were together and used to go to the cottage, and it didn't matter that Alvaro was an alcoholic. It didn't matter that, Fatima used to beat me every day. All that shit didn't matter, because as soon as I got there, I'd get on a motorcycle and I'd just ride, and it was the best feeling in the world. And just, I never thought of anything while I was riding. I didn't care about anything. And it wasn't reckless or anything like that. I just was enjoying the freedom and that's the only time that fucking nothing bothered me, like the emptiness wasn't there, the problems weren't there. None of that was there when I was riding. So when I bought the trailer, I felt like home, and then of course I had to sell it because of all the shit that, transpired with David and, Tammy's kids and my godkids and all that, and I've been lost ever since, Like, I know I still had problems then. I'm not saying I was perfect then. I was far from perfect then. But I loved being up there in the peace and quiet and the solitude. And the trailer wasn't huge. It only had one bedroom, and, it was only a trailer, but it was mine, It was home. And even though it was so far away, it was something, it was the only other thing that I found that nothing else mattered when I was there, And it was beautiful. And, I keep trying to be that man that, like I remember going to PRZ and everybody was so happy to see me, and, I used to inspire all those kids to play, and, made all those friendships and met all those good people, and it was such a good moment in time in my life, and it just seems like that was just somebody else's life, It doesn't feel like it was mine. I don't know.